So, this is, I'm just going to get right into it. Uh, should I wait? I don't know. I'm so new to this and I don't really have many people, but they will come. If you build it, they will come. Also, maybe I will also learn how to draw. Um, what you're looking at right here, is a drawing, albeit kind of crude. But this is the sidewalk on my way back to my apartment from my car. And what I want to show you is yesterday I came home unexpectedly early because I wasn't feeling well. And I just walked straight in the house, right? Like, wasn't feeling well, just walked straight back in the house. And my crazy self forgot my iPad in my car. So, when I was sitting in my car, I had noticed there were two girls, and you can't see them. You can't see them here, but they were over here sitting in a black Volvo. They were young, and they didn't look like customers of the store that's over there. So I had a little bit of a walk to go, and I was actually still sitting in my car, and I noticed them because I noticed that car is kind of an expensive car for such young girls to be driving. So I was thinking, I wonder if they make a lot of money or if their parents got them that car or that's their parents' car, right? Like, I just think about things all the time. You know, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car. New Volvos, electric Volvos are like between $60,000 and $80,000 for the little cheap ones. So, um, I was paying attention to the car and noticed how long they sat there, almost as if they were sitting there to wait for me. Now, I don't want to think everything's about me, and I'm not paranoid. This is actually really happening. They sat there for a while longer. You know, who knows what they're doing? None of my fucking business, right? After I had turned the corner, I looked back to see if they were still there, and they were gone, right? Still, none of my business, whatever. The amount of time that they hung out there made me not. Now it makes me think that they knew I left my iPad in the car, but I didn't. So I had gone inside, almost started to get comfortable, and I needed to get my charger or something. I wanted to go plug my iPad in. I said, oh shit, I left it in the car. And I walked back to my car. Nobody else. None of these people were out. Okay. Um the there is say a 10-minute period that passes between when I get home, have to go back out to my car, and I come back in. And within that 10-minute period, this is me. I'm carrying my iPad back in. And here's what I see as I walk in. There's a person over here that's standing around doing nothing, right? Looks like they just walked out the house. Everybody looks like they just walked out the house, and they're now surrounding the building in like an army formation. So I have to come into contact with one of them before when I'm crossing the street, right? Now, these could all be normal, innocent people, but what are they? Everybody's standing around like they're waiting for an Uber. There's no Ubers. They're just standing there looking silly as fuck. And I heard about shit like this. And then now I realize these people, they're making it impossible for me to get to my house without encountering one of them. So they weren't there when I had gone out like normal. It was like a normal day. I can tell you what, I've lived here 10 years, more than 10 years. It's 11 years now. And I can tell you almost where everybody who's walking up and down the street lives, right? I could tell you where they park their car. I can tell you a lot about the people in the neighborhood just by having to go to work every fucking day. So some of these I know are kids and children of the people who live in this area around me. They are residents of the apartment building that I live in. Some of them are suspected. When I put stalker, so person I've never seen before, but standing there super funny. This is like the kid of the guy that lives over here, and I think he had a friend with him. This is somebody I've seen before around the building, but I have no clue who they are, right? That is like a normal person just walking. Maybe one. They might not be. But this is the only person that's actually moving. One person crossing the street. We're like gonna cross the street. Everybody else just standing there like they're waiting for a fucking Uber. And then this is like my neighbor, one of the apartment building neighbors, and they're walking out like, hi, force contact, right? It's like these people all stand around me, wait for me to come. I already was home. I was home 10 minutes ago. Where were you guys? I didn't have my iPad. But as soon as I brought my iPad back inside, this is what it looked like. And I have to draw it out because it's something I want to give you a visual of. If you were to see people there every day like this for years, right? NPC. This is human trafficking. They are controlling my egress and ingress of my apartment. Even though it's a public sidewalk, they are making it so I have to say something to them. It's the most strange harassment you'll ever go through.